Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Hello and welcome back to Three Houses. We're coming out of the battle against the would-be grave robbers, I guess you could say. I mean, it was the assassination plot, but they were really trying to rob the mausoleum, and I got the super cool sword for Byleth. There's new places to explore. How exciting.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Interesting. Doesn't that mean he's going to be related to Sylvain? Maybe this lance is for Sylvain.
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
That's
The
harsh. Good
Crestless
lord.
cannot unleash the goddess's power, even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church.
Apostates.
So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword.
So, like,
Also,
killing
you should
lots
know
of
that
people with it?
Professor Cameron has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you.
It would never come to that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen?
No.
You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize.
I'm not so
Professor,
bad.
when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher? Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
I don't know why she said if we leave the monastery. Like, obviously they're
Good
going to
of you come,
graduate at some
Professor.
point.
I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
You don't
A
say.
crest of flames. That is what you possess. Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Yay, special protagonist, yay. Sure.
Bob, save.
It's not a ghost.
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
Are you just having a nightmare? Why are you in your full uniform?
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep. Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating. No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
I mean, it might, you know. Talking with people can help.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul.
Easily done. I don't even have a choice about what I say to
appreciate
people.
it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind.
Oh shit,
or died.
Ashnard.
I was the only one left who could inherit the throne. Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about
What's up,
my
Phil
past
Collins?
before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Her motivation was already maxed out, so that's not cool. Tea party, yay!
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you.
Well, your birthday, I assume.
Oh, what fun. Huh?
She likes to talk about things that bother her.
Oh. Yeah. Nah.
Oh, wrecked.
Yeah.
Can we just do this again? How does that work?
Oh.
Alright, I guess so.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes. Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you?
Nope.
Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
What the hell?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
I don't even know what I want. I don't know why I'm here. Neither of these, like, why wouldn't you just let it go and, like, move on to what you want rather than pressing the point of, like, hey, you know, like, jeez. These are both such rude things to say. God damn it.
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. Now, you've done nothing wrong.
Yes, I did.
Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
I do? What?
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
What a disaster of a conversation, my god. Yay! Intermediate stuff. Let's do it. What be our options? Armored Knight. We actually lose strength and speed and resistance. Lame. Or Brigand. We gain strength and movement. Huzzah! Somehow the Armored Knight, I guess you gain a lot of defense. Yeah. Whatever. She's got enough defense. Got all that HP. Yeah, we gotta get that movement going. What's the... Oh, look at the tie! That's kind of adorable.
As expected.
I'm a bandit! Okay. She not guaranteed to... Oh. How annoying. What is that? Where... What? Why? Why? Alright. Whatever. At least that looks reasonable. Yeah, so we need to get that sword rank up, huh? I don't know what your sword rank is right now. Well, it's pretty close. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so... Oh, we got more supports. Hooray. Oh my gosh.
I'm not finished with you. I am Caspar!
Jesus.
What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Is that a problem for you? You scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact, I do. If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to
Accurate.
shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather. And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result? This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Hubert's got a point, honestly. Even though he's a jerk.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone?
You should see how she talks to
Do you hate me,
Sylvain.
Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Damn.
I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest.
Oh my god.
Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Respect for Dorothea increases again. Oh my god, she's so great. Wow. So much shade thrown in such appropriate directions.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey. Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass, always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
No. Bernadetta's just an idiot. Alright. Man, she really is, too. Guess she doesn't trade this, Oh, spirit dust. Who wants a spirit dust? 11 magic. 16 magic, and he actually uses it. 14. 14. Levels. Level 8. Level 6. 8. Maybe Dorothea. What is... Heal 8. Okay. That's the base healing. Plus 14. No, that can't be what it is. Because it's definitely not healing 22. It'd be plus half magic, maybe? That'd be 15. That still seems like more than it's been. It's been like 12. And also... I think... Oh no, that doesn't actually increase the heal. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, regardless... Let's give it to Dorothea. Why not? Okay. So on the calendar we have... Doesn't really matter when we do what. But yeah, let's do the Explorer stuff first, I guess.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand.
Still want to know what she's sitting on.
Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Alright, let's go.
So. Professor. Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
The quest is to find Gerald. Seriously?
I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
And there's another one right behind me.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Yep, I'm sure.
May I ask a favor of you?
Alright.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
What do we have in here again? That same crap.
Someone lost. Someone.
I don't think there's any point in even trying to recruit, really.
Oh my! The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! Ha ha ha! That is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional. The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Okay.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Yeah, maybe. Wonder what it could be.
Someone...
Probably nothing over here, but I guess...
Really?
Yep.
Hey!
Actually remember there being a... Oh, because there's not really.
Hi.
Maybe.
the assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Well, I guess we did actually see that guy last battle, so we do know that it's a thing. Alright, so we look to be done here. Let's go here.
Impressive. Think of it. The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient King Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
And get wrecked by it?
I know nothing. I know no. I know no. I know no.
Hey, I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
After all? Wait, was there like a previous doubt?
I don't know. I don't.
Hey there. Hey, Teach. I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
Sure. Probably.
What the?
Someone with emotional attachment to Rhea. Either Seteth or this guy.
Hey, I heard about. I figure you're. Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
Nailed it. Much more fun if I can actually figure it out rather than just throwing random crap at everyone.
Okay. I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you.
Well, I wasn't aware that he
Honest,
was.
He kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Doesn't mean anything to me. Alright, yeah, I didn't know that he was, but I also don't know who he is, but okay.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
Sure. Why not?
Did you?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's to be expected.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
I couldn't say. I suspect there's more to it than that. okay. What?
Hello.
Is there nobody back?
Hello there.
I guess this place probably never opens up. I don't know. Okay, that's leading down and out. That's not... Oh, I wanted to check that little, like, oh, hey, an art book. I don't actually remember who's interested in art. Yeah, that leads down and out too, so I don't want to go there. Back over here and talk to the this person.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say we've got it bad too.
Alright.
With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Alright. Ooh, notes. Classroom learning isn't enough to become a strong knight. There's gotta be someone around here who can teach me how to get as strong as possible. I mean, Lorenz? No. Rhea is strong, but not in the way that he cares about. When I see students enthusiastically eating together in the dining hall, I sometimes wish to join them. I wonder if that would be a bother. Who is that? Oh, is it Rhea? Even if I find love, I won't be able to live without money. I'd like to get married someday, but I refuse to go back to being poor. What should I pursue? Yeah, sure. Yay, we did it. Okay. Does this actually open up? Whoa. Let's run right through that closed door. Alright.
Right.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Maybe.
Bulletin board. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we got all that stuff. Let's go up here to the training grounds. Devoted to training.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
I suppose.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lenato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
Mercedes.
Yes.
Her face looks familiar.
Okay. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Does it actually matter what their weapon level is? Because, like, isn't Petra more likely to win just because she's got better stats? Anyway, I mean, you do get bonuses for your weapon level, but... If they're... Oh, we have another support combo? Sure. Okay. Not everywhere there is to go in here. Yeah, there's not very many places to go here. Is this the, like... Yeah, the Interlopers Brigade. Whatever. Whoa. That's an interesting outfit. And so is that. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
I don't know. Hard to imagine, really.
I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Please tell me there's not going to be, like, rain on the mission or whatever. Ugh, that would be awful.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
I did not!
A lost item. A lot.
Yeah, I figured it was somebody in the Blue Lines. Was I not allowed to give her stuff last time? I must have tried, but... Or I would have tried, I guess I should say, if I'd had the option.
Swinging a sword about in the Holy Mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
It's fine.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... Ugh, it's torture not being able to go inside the Holy Mausoleum for an entire year. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not...
Right. Onward.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be? Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
Oh my god. Your personality is just so deep, rich, and complex, Raphael. That's what I like about you.
That isn't my...
Oh no, he had the button, so it's probably nothing if this is his. Adores sweets.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder? What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop trying to spook me. Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard. Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
Nailed it.
That reminds me, the Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 Great Lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ordelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Okay. There's stuff along here? I don't think there's. Really.
Okay. Yes. This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have had worked as a mercenary in the Kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
You have had work? It's not actually incorrect grammar. Alright, this has gotta be.
This is not belonging
Really?
to me.
Alright.
This is not.
Well, probably
This is
none
not-
of these other things are
this is-
yours either.
This is.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh god.
I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side. I think I'd be a pretty good judge of that. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one. Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Okay,
Really saved me with this. I owe you
so
one,
that's
Professor.
2 for Caspar, which means that you can end up having multiple for the same person.
What's this?
So that's good to know. I mean, I expected that would be the case at some point. I just didn't think it would be... I figured you'd go through pretty much everyone before it happened. Oh, gee, I wonder who that could be. Alright, well first I'll just, like, look out here. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's gonna be where my conversation with Dorothy is. Alright, let's go give Petra the thing.
Yes. This has been my first You can. I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Alright, now let's go talk to Dorothea. Run, 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 run! She can run, run, run. Or you can't do that. Okay, fine. Fast travel across the gate. Is that a thing anyway? It's pretty obnoxious.
Let me see. Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again.
Is he wearing his helmet while having that conversation?
Hello, Professor. Were you watching that? Yes. Is there a problem with that?
Not necessarily.
Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever. I wish I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object.
I wasn't objecting.
I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
These are both such asinine responses. God damn. Byleth just railroaded into being a jerk sometimes. I mean, maybe this isn't intended to be read with sarcasm or like, you know, or passive aggressiveness. It's not really sarcasm, it's passive aggressiveness, but boy, it sure comes across that way. I don't want to be passive aggressive.
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more?
Who could ask for anything more?
Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age.
Wow.
That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Troll time. I mean, I assume this is actually an option, but it's the C support, so.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me?
Well, you are pretty funny.
Hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Wow. Alrighty then. That was certainly interesting. Alright, so we did this area, we did this area. Let's go over here. Actually, maybe before I do this, I'll just cut episode because we're almost at an hour. So yeah, let's do that. We'll just keep exploring next time. Exploration is the thing that actually takes the most time in this playthrough, I swear. Until then.